Hello, Jane Can from Time to Grow Coaching. Now, over the last few days in my video series, I've been talking to you about goal setting and how to break them down into manageable chunks. I'd like to take that even further now. In yesterday's video, I was talking about writing your goals down, identifying the education, the training, the mentorship, the coaching, the advice you can seek to become the person you need to become to achieve the goals that you want to achieve in 2017. And how do we keep track of this great long year? Well, we can break each of our goals down into 90-day goals. We can even go further than that. This comes from Darren Hardy, and I've mentioned it a few videos ago. In each 90 days, if you can break down your goal for that quarter into 21-day challenges. So you give yourself, if you like, 21 days to get used to one component of a change of behavior, change of thinking. And in doing that, within a 21-day period, what takes a lot of conscious effort becomes easier and easier. And within 21 days, the neural pathways in your brain have started to develop to make this now a habit. And that habit will eventually become an unconscious thought. So in any 90 days, you could have 4 new learnt behaviors that are becoming more and more familiar and heading you even closer to your goal. Now, if you would love to track this even further, then something I would recommend you do, and this comes from the 4 disciplines of execution, is to have a scorecard. Yeah, literally a scorecard. So if you've made your goal for 2017 to lose a number of kilos of weight, as an example, or maybe to double the income of your business, then you need to track how you're doing. So rather than leave it to 90 days and getting a bit of a shock, either pleasant one or not so pleasant, what if you could track what you need to influence on a daily basis to reach that 90-day goal? Now, scorecard is nothing more than you writing the goal at the top, breaking down, let's go for the 21-day idea, 21 days, and say what you're going to do consistently on a daily basis. So something on a daily basis. So it might be, for example, if you want to have an extra 20 clients in the first 90 days, how many calls are you going to make on a daily basis and by what time? And you track it. So say, for example, you say 5 calls by 10 a.m. Monday through to Friday. So that's 25 calls. So on Monday, you might do 5 and think that's enough. Tuesday, you don't get round to it. Well, you've still got to get through 25 calls in 5 days. So maybe now on Wednesday, Thursday, you've got to do maybe 8 or 9. So you get to the end of the week and you look across it, you say, right, I planned on doing 25 calls this week by 10 a.m. 5 days consecutively. And you want to know how far you've got. Now, if you don't get to 25, you don't have to beat yourself up about it. You've set that goal for yourself. It's a level of excellence that you want to achieve. So maybe 25 calls before 10 a.m. might not be realistic. So tweak it a little bit so it becomes more realistic, or work harder to make it happen. And over that 21 days, those 25 calls suddenly becomes more and more familiar. And in the next 21 days, you can put another challenge in place. And before you know it, you're accelerating in the changes that you want to create for yourself in 2017. So trust that's been helpful. And tomorrow, we're going to talk more about purpose and passion and values. Have a great afternoon. Till then.